kids are down here on the left side of the pool deck. Some other team is still getting ready to leave. Some parents standing there. Looks like we're dark caps again against Atherton, which are light and white caps.
And then the question is, if you want to expedite this, do you want to bring in HHR?
Their kids are getting their caps on. We're getting game ready.
Okay, I got it. Okay, I'm on it.
Okay, so we're starting a little bit early. They blew that 2-minute whistle. It's 2:55. Game time is 3 o'clock. And the caps in front of me is our Padres Del Mar team against Atherton. We all have dark caps. Our team is number 1, Oren Penning. 1A, Luke Anderson is here. Jack Davis, Colin McPhail, Jet Taylor, Diego Dantes, Cortez Chavez, Eamon Brune, Jet Fago, Hudson Tweed, Robbie Johnson, Max Arnold, Kai Reed, Hudson Coonings, Del Mar, Aurelie Kessler, Stavro Zervas, Braylon Axline, Max Brune, Grayson Taylor. Okay, the sprint is happening here. Right there, we got the sprint. There it is. Big sprint over. Passed in there, and now with the ball is Hudson. Over there to 11 is Max Arnold. Up to Eamon Brune. Eamon with the ball. Eamon's going to pass. Oh, there it is. Okay, over to Max. Max is into the center, and we're looking for that. Okay. Now we are on defense. Defending there is Diego. That's Jet Taylor defending. Some more defense there with Eamon. Eamon defending. Tommy coaching. Ordinary still on defense with 5 seconds on the shot clock, and over the top. Del Mar back with the ball. Our goalie, our goalie, Luke Anderson passing that in over to Max Arnold. Max Arnold into the hole. Look at that. Right to the net. Looking beautiful. All right. We are 6 minutes left on the clock in the first quarter. We have a new ref here along with Danielle, our original ref. Couple coaches on the table there. Okay, so in the water, again, we have Eamon, Colin, Max. Then we have Jet. That's Hudson and Braylon. We're on defense. Defending Colin, still on defense here. That's Hudson. Hudson getting pulled. Oh, ordinary against us. Okay, they're in the center. Got our arms up. Jet Taylor defending. Yes, right back to our goalie, Luke Anderson with the ball. Great to see this team together. Our second game with our Padres Del Mar team. Okay, here it is. Eamon with the ball, and he passes it in. Skips on over. Went past the center to the side, and goalie gives a gentle block there. Good try. Score is 1-0 dark. 5 minutes left in this first quarter. All right, we are on defense. Defending here is Jet. Now defense, ooh. Okay. Atherton's number 5 gets the shot. Okay. Looking for that defense. Okay, Colin has the ball in his hand. We are the dark team. Braylon, Eamon, Jet, Great, Hudson, and Max. Arnold. Okay, Colin looking here. Over, passing it to Taylor. Back to Colin. Colin looking over. Passes it to Hudson. Hudson has it. Back to Colin. Colin is passing it up to, in there, Max to Eamon. Eamon and Max there on the 4-5 side. Up to the top, Hudson, and shot. Big skipperoo. All right, here we go. We're on defense. Okay, we have defense going, and that's straight down up there to the top of the screen. Ooh, an exclusion on 4, Jet Taylor. And that was called by that ref on top. Okay, he's swimming out, and at 6 on 5, we're defending. So big arms up for us. And another hand there. Only one hand up, of course. And defense. Let's see what happens. Oh. From that... like it was a lefty there on the top of the screen. We're doing some subs. So going in, we have Grayson, 20, number 2. Find my paper. Jack Davis, Diego. Score is 1-2. We're down. Atherton giving us a little bit of a challenge here. Okay, with the ball is Colin. Colin over to Diego. Diego's getting the ball there. Diego's looking around. I see Braylon fighting water. Grayson. Okay, the shot by Colin would fail. And now we are on defense. The score is 1-2 with 3:28 left. We are playing Atherton. It's a Northern California team. Defense, Braylon. Defense. We are defending. Field block by Diego Dantes. There it is, over to number 2, Jack Davis. Jack Davis has the ball. And we're swimming down, getting our setup. Jack's on the bottom of the screen here. This is the 4-5 side, but okay, Eamon with the ball. Over to Jack. Jack back to Eamon. Eamon with the ball, and here it is, back over to Colin. Colin over to Diego. Diego passes it in the center, and he blocked his arm there. They gave a little squat. Good try, Braylon. Okay, we are on defense. Swimming on down. Braylon defending. Jack defending. Here it is. Defense. And let's see what happens here. The score is 1-2. That's us. We're dark with 1. Putting it around. They're playing around. Ooh! Blocked. And Eamon got the ball blocked, but the shot clock ran out. So here we are, swimming down. Scoot on down this way. Got Jack to Eamon. Eamon is in the 5 spot now. Eamon looking to pass it to Jack, who's in the 4 spot. Jack with it. Back to Eamon. Eamon is going to shoot and score. The score is 2-2. All right, with 1:43 left on the clock, Eamon scores, and we're doing some subs. Both sides doing subs here, Atherton and Del Mar. Let's pan over here for a sec. All right, keeping the game alive here. All right, looks like a 7-on-6. The goalie's all the way out. Atherton has Brian Kirchkamp. We know the Kirchkamp family pretty well for water polo coaches. Oh, wide open, and unfortunately they got that in. That was a quick turnaround. Can't blink an eye here, things change. So in the water we have Arelli, who's holding the ball now. Hudson, 6, Cortez, 4, Jet Taylor, 2, Jack Davis, and 11, Max Arnold. All right, we have the ball. The score is 2-3. We're dark, we have 2, they have 3. And looking for that, Hudson passes it over to Cortez. Cortez is looking in. Cortez is holding the ball. Ooh, wants the shot. Top left, a little high. All right, coming back down, we're on defense. Here it is, defense, and pushing back, good press. Ordinary by Arelli. Okay, Jack defending. Jack holding defense, here it is. Cortez, all right, and defense, ooh, okay, they miss. All right, let's get it. Luke Anderson is our goalie right now. Up to Jack. Jack Davis passes it over to Cortez. Cortez looking and passes it up to Max Arnold. And that is a nice combination for the score. Cortez passing to Max Arnold. The score is 3-3. 26 left in the quarter. Couple subs happening. All right, so we're getting lined up here, and the score is 2-3. Del Mar with 2. 26 seconds left. Let's see what happens with the running clock. So we have Cortez in, Arelli, Jet, Hudson, Colin, and Jack Davis. Here we go. Jet defending. Ooh, and number 6 is out. That's Cortez Chavez. We are on defense here for the 6-on-5. That last one was defense there. So now the score is 4-3-4. We're down. 2 seconds left in this quarter. End of that first quarter. All right, we're gonna hear a team talk or something here, and game action will start in about 1 minute, it says. The score is 3-4 for us, Dark Del Mar, and we're going to start that second quarter. In the water, Hudson and looks like maybe Diego towards the sprint there. Braylon, Luke. All right, the sprint is on. Max and Eamon for the 6 inside. Okay, sprint goes to Atherton. We're on defense. Still ordinary. Defending now is Eamon. Still on defense here. Block and a little push there. Okay. Here it is, Colin with the ball, swimming it down. The score is 3-5. Eamon with the ball. Eamon with the ball, and he's looking to pass it over to Max Arnold to Diego. Diego's looking. All right, back to Max Arnold and into Eamon. Eamon with the ball, and we're counting down the clock. Diego, oof, skip shot, post bar down. Crossbar there, bar down, and we are on defense, getting set up. Looks like we have 1-to-1 matchups. Someone a little free up there on top. Big pass down to the top of the screen. That was a downline pass. Eamon defending, right there. Eamon defending. And, ooh. All right, that's called 2-meter line. Colin was defending and Luke popped up to block it. Okay, game on. Max defending an ordinary. Into the center there. Eamon with it, getting elbow. Eamon defending. We're still on defense here. The score is 3-5. Del Mar is down right now. We're in the second quarter with 5 minutes 28 left on the clock. Defense. Okay, 11. That's Max Arnold. Here it is. Defense. Ooh. Skipping on in right there. Okay, on our lineup out in the water, that's Hudson, Diego, Colin, Braylon, Max, Eamon. The score is 3-6. That's Max. Max over to Eamon. Eamon over to, let's see what happens here. All the way across there to Diego into the center. Braylon looking for it. Braylon got the ordinary. Back to Diego, over to Max. Back up to Hudson. Okay, we're on defense now. Defending here is Eamon. They said he reached over. Exclusion on Eamon, so it's a 6-on-5. Coach called a 30-second timeout. 2 taps on the shoulder. All right, so 6-on-5, we have defense. 4 minutes 37 left. Max Arnold going in. We have Eamon, Jack Davis, Grayson, Braylon, and Jet. On the 4-5 side are Eamon and Jack. On the 1-2 side, we have Max and Braylon. And then Jet and Grayson there in the center. Here we go. Sorry about that. All right, offense. Here we go. Here we go. And working hard on that. Jet was trying to swing that in there. Got his arm around. Let's go ahead and swing it back this way. We're on defense. Braylon and Max Arnold defending on that side, up on the top of the screen. Defense here in the center. Eamon looking for that. Max tosses it back, and Jet was there as well. So Luke with the ball. And here we go. Swinging on down, and we are on offense. Let's see how this setup looks. We're doing a lot of mix and match. So over here on this side, I see Jet and Jack. Eamon's in the center as a lefty, but in the middle is Eamon. Here it comes. What happens here? Over to Jack Davis. Jet holding spot. The post. And yes, making the motion there. Makes the call against number 12. Eamon with it. Passes it over to Braylon. Braylon back over to Jack Davis. Jack Davis to Eamon. Eamon looks over, passes it to Jack. Here it is. Jack is going to pass it to the center, which Jet makes the point. Good work, Del Mar. So now the score is 4-7 and 3 minutes left. In the water, Jet, Grayson, Braylon, Eamon, Max, and Jack. All right, we're on defense here. Holding defense, that's it. Eamon pressing back. No foul. No foul for Eamon. So here we are pressing. That is Braylon. And Jet gives it back to our goalie, Luke. Here it is, up to Eamon. Luke to Eamon. Okay, the goalie passed it up to Eamon, and Eamon is here. Grayson calling for it. Grayson trying to get out of that. Oh, now back on defense. Okay, so we're all matched up here. In the water is defending. Jack Davis was defending, and now we have somebody else defending at the very top. In front of the goal here, we have a post defense. Defense here. Oh. Off the tip of the finger. Such a good try. That was a score for Atherton. Okay. We're getting lined up. The score is 4-8. Dark caps with 4. That's us. Okay. We are in the second quarter with 1:53 left. Should pass it over there to 11, Max Arnold. Back to Jet, back to Eamon. Eamon's with it. Up to Jet. Jet fakes. That pump fake. Here's Eamon passing it back to Jet. Jet looking. Jet thinking about it. Counting down. Here it is. Into the center. Oof. All right. Got to attempt, and it's back to Del Mar. Something was called here. Okay, Del Mar with the ball, and we're going to scoot it out of the goal, and we are ready to play on offense. Jet with the ball, back to Eamon. Braylon holding center position. Here it is. Eamon goes and passes the Jet and skips it in. 30 seconds left. Oh, sorry, minute 24 left in the second quarter here. We are now at 5-8 against Atherton. All right, subbing in, we have Colin. Okay, here we go. We're on defense. The score is 5-8. Earning a 5 called against 15, 16. Okay, looks like a hesitation. They don't earn the shot. Too bad, so sad. Okay, we have the ball. Passing it over, down the center, up to the left. Eamon with it. Over to number 2, Jack Davis. Right in the center. Jet Taylor for the score. Jack to Jet. What a combination of plays for that point. Score is 5-8. It's anybody's game if you ask me. All right, 6-8. So the score with 50 seconds left in the second quarter. Just got to get that combination of players in. And now we see, hard to read these dark caps. We have Eamon, Braylon, Jet, Hudson, Jack Davis, and Colin for the 6 in the water. Eamon's defending here. Still on defense. Eamon, here's defense. Swimming it down is Eamon. Okay, here we go. Passing it up. There he goes. That's Braylon. Passed up to Braylon. Braylon is going to do a little outside on that. Hard work and no payoff. Oh, that's tough. Hard work, guys. Okay, keep working. 11 seconds left, and we are in defense. 11 seconds left in the second quarter. And back to our goalie. 2 seconds, 1 second, and that's all we got for this. And it's 6-8 at the end of half. We're switching sides now.
Were you here when the game started?
Came down to see it. Known each other since 8th grade. Santa Monica. Yeah, Santa Monica.
All right, back to the live stream. In the water, we have some sprinting happening here. And that's Eamon for the sprint. And we have the score of 6-8. Jet in the water. Braylon, Colin defending. Here it is, Max Arnold defending. And in the center, that looks like Hudson. Braylon there as well. Yeah, Hudson's in the center there. Got two posts defending. Eamon defending. Here it is, Colin defending. And exclusion. That's okay. So now we are 6 on 5, and we're defending this. Got the arm up. I saw Jet Taylor with his arm up there. Who's got the, oh, that is Max Arnold working for that. Here it is. Oh, okay. Hudson was running right through, and Luke passing it in. We're going to get back set up here. Score is 9-6 dark. It's us 6, and we have 6 for this and 6:15 with 7-minute quarters going on. The third quarter, if you're just tuning in, I think I have a stable set of viewers. Okay. Here it is, Jet with the ball. Time is still running at 32 minutes. Passing it up to Jet. That was Max the Jet to Eamon. Eamon's on the top of the screen there, looking for his pass. Ooh, turnover. Must have been a 2-meter. Some side of offensive call. Coach Tommy saying something. Okay. Defense. That's McDonald. Defense. Okay, still holding spot. And yes, way to interfere for that pass. Great job. Still looking to see who that was. I'm assuming it's Jet, but yes, I got eyes on him now. Okay, swimming down. There it is. Eamon with the ball. Eamon still with the ball there. Got the ordinary. Up to Jet. Jet over to Colin to Jet. And Eamon to Colin. And post on the bar out there. Okay, so we're back on defense. Here it is. Hudson with it. Hudson holding. Okay, good defense there. Holding position, keep pressing. Hudson's defending, and we have very little time on there. Great job, Del Mar. Got that defense. Luke with the ball. Luke up to Eamon. Eamon going down. Okay, Eamon is swimming. Good swim down, and he is going to look for a pass. Is he going to pass? Right over there. Oh, saw that hole in the goal. Beautiful work, Del Mar. Number 9, Hudson Tweed, got that ball in the goal. The goalie was in the goal, and that was a beautiful shot. Nice pass. Way to go, team. All right, we're getting some subs happening here. The score is 7-9. In the water, we see Grayson, Diego, Eamon, Jet, Braylon, and Max Arnold. Here it is. Defense. Atherton's goalie's all the way out, and they're getting set up. Their clock is running with 20 seconds on their shot clock. 4 minutes and 13 left in the third quarter. This could be anybody's game. We are 7, Dark, and 9 for Atherton. All right, in the Dark Caps. Oh no! Let's way to kick it out. Yeah, and there is an exclusion. Atherton with a timeout. We'll hold here for 30 seconds. All right, for the 6-on-5 defense, I see Jet, Brandon, Eamon, Max, and Grayson. Luke there as goalie. Okay, here it is. Defense. Arm up as Max Arnold. Grayson defending here. Back holding up as Max and Grayson closest to us. There it is in the center. And their number 11 got some points there. That's unfortunate. But the score is now 10-7 with 3:49 in the third. All right, Jet Taylor with the ball. Okay, 6-on-5 for Del Mar. Eamon passes it up to Max. Max passing it over. Oh. Still a Del Mar ball. Goalie blocked and it went out of bounds. So here we go. 2 meter. Ball's in to Eamon. Eamon's at the top of the screen next there to the ref. And we're going to see what happens with this. Jet back to Eamon. Eamon swimming in. Here it is. Back to Jet. Jet over to Max. Max in the center. Over the top. Grayson and Braylon, no call. Oh, that was a rough one. Come on, refs. We are even, so now we are on defense, and we're trying to get matched up here. Over the top, Luke blocks it. Great reach, Luke Anderson with that block. Our goalie putting his hands up, and we have a timeout. Grayson with the ball. All right, let's go down there. I think we'll have to do a meet the team the next time out. I can see standing out here is number 6, Cortez Chavez. 15, 10, 8, 12, 3. All right, we're all set up here in the water. Braylon, Eamon, Jet, Grayson, Diego, and with the ball is Hudson. Back to Diego, over to Eamon, back to Jet. What's happening now? This is the big call, and let's see how this is going to play out. Jet over here to Diego, and oh, it's a lob in. Oh, that was a reach inside. It looked good to me. Ref did not call it. The score is 7 for Dark. Del Mar 7, White 10. Okay, we're on defense here. Atherton pretty happy about that score. Okay, the score is 7-11. Del Mar was 7. Okay, with the ball is Jet Taylor. Jet has the ball, passing it over to Hudson, over to Jack Davis. Jack Davis with the ball, back to Hudson, to Jet Taylor, over to Eamon. Eamon Brune with the ball. Eamon with the ball, over to Jet Taylor. Oh, here it is, and back to Jet. Eamon has a blind pass from Jet Taylor, and in. Oh, we wanted that too. Okay, Jack Davis, and now we're out defense. Down in the front. Okay, so we have some SHP girl squad here supporting their brother team, Atherton. Good defense over here by Del Mar. See Jet holding tight on his. Ordinary. Swimming up. That was Jack Davis. Still on defense here. Defense. Good way to leg back. Hudson with a big Jet field block. Hudson with it. Pulled it away. Gave it to Luke Anderson, our goalkeeper. All right, let's go Del Mar. Del Mar with the ball. Oh, they don't call that a steal now. Oh, good. Jack Davis with it. Here it is. Hudson to Jack. Jack to Hudson. And over to, pass it over Grayson. Big shot from Hudson. All right, we're back on defense here. The score is 7 for Del Mar with 27 seconds left in the third quarter. 7-11 against Atherton. All right, we're on defense. Holding spot. Good defense. Good posting up. Center defender. All right, I hear some kind of call. And we're subbing. All right, so we're hearing the call. I missed something there. Somebody washboarded two hands, so they had a call, but then they lost the call. We're subbing. Del Mar with the ball. Grayson's out. Okay, who's in? Let's see who's in. All right, sit down, please. Sit down. Sit down, please. We got some musical chairs there. Okay, I see 11 with the ball. That's Max Arnold. Jet over to Eamon. Eamon. Okay, here he goes. Back up to Max. Oh, playing the clock. Good work. And the score is 7-11, and we're beginning the fourth quarter. We have a small break here on play. All right, Del Mar back in the water. Fourth quarter. The score is 7-11 for Dark. Dark has 7. That's us, Del Mar. Okay, we see our lineup here. Eamon swimming down. Here's the sprint. Not sure what's happening there, but okay. Colin defending. Jack there defending. Colin defending. Jack is closest to this defense. I see Hudson, Braylon, Max, Arnold, and Eamon in. Okay. Looks like I had a couple touches there. 6 had a shot against Jack and then into past Luke there. So the score is 12 for Atherton and 7 for Del Mar. 6:32 left. Colin with the ball. Colin there. And over to Max Arnold. Back up to Hudson. Over to Jack Davis. All right, Max with it. Over to Eamon. Eamon, what's he gonna do here? Oh. All right, that kind of landed in the goalie's hands. Ball's loose, and Eamon sees it. Eamon sees it. In the middle is Jet who's in the middle there? Big shot, come on, let's go. Woo, pretty. Eamon to Braylon, way to pick up that ball. Good work, guys. All right, the score is 8-12. Del Mar with 8. We are on defense. Here we go, defending, and, oh, come on. Yeah, they called that. 16 had his hands up. Somebody swam right into him. All right, that was Braylon kicked out. We are 6-on-5 defense. Here it is. Everyone here getting their arms up. Right past Eamon there. Okay, here it is, Jack. Eamon. All right, here we go. That was Hudson. And they found it from the corner on the top of the screen. We have Luke Anderson as goal. We're doing some substitutions and some break for those in the water. And the score is 8. Del Mar, 13 for Atherton. 5-point spread at this point. Jet with the ball. We're swimming down. Jet, Eamon. Here it is. Jet back over to Max. To Jack Davis, to Max Arnold. Over to Eamon Brune. Eamon passing it in the center. And that's a score for us. Eamon to Braylon. And 4 minutes, 56 seconds left. And the score is now 9 for Del Mar, 13 Atherton. We're in that fourth quarter. Yeah, 4 points. We did get it down to a 2-point squeeze. Let's see if we can get that back. Kids are having a great fun out here. All right, goalie of Atherton is all the way out. Here it is. Oh, okay, Jack to Grayson's defending. Jack's defending. Okay, that's Eamon defending. They call an ordinary there. Okay, we got some more defense. Max Arnold swimming them back. Good press, 6 seconds left. Jack Davis. We only have 5 seconds on the clock. They're going to have to dump it. Way to go. Luke Anderson with the block. Del Mar setting up in the hands of Jet Taylor. Jet Taylor looking for that. What's he going to do? He's going to get a little bit back there to Eamon Brune. Over to Jack Davis. Sorry about that. Jack Davis with it up to Eamon. And, ooh, in the hole. Ring-a-ling. We hit the ball inside. Score is now 10-13. I knew we were going to squeeze it down. These boys are fired up. Del Mar wants to take the lead for the first time. Come on, let's go. We only have 10-13, but come on, we're on our way. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. Back-to-back score in the past minute. With 4 minutes left in this fourth quarter, let's see what we can bring. All right, so Jack Davis defending. Grayson Taylor there holding. Yes, got the ball out of their hand. Ordinary. Oh, yeah, push off offensive. So here we go. Del Mar swimming down. Luke Anderson picking it up. He's going to look for a player. Straight on down there to Jack Davis. Over to Eamon. Eamon with it. Eamon Brune's looking for that. Got time on the clock, shot clock here. And a little slinging. And, oh, they call that a turnover. Braylon was under there. And Atherton with a timeout. The score is 10-13 for Del Mar with 10. All right, we're going to have a quick little rest on play. Atherton calling the timeout with 3 minutes 13 in the fourth quarter. The score is 10-13. In the water for Del Mar, we have Jack Davis, Jet Taylor, Eamon Brune, Braylon Axline, Grayson Taylor, Max Arnold, and our goalie, Luke Anderson. Score is 10 Del Mar, 13 for White. 3 minutes 13 in the fourth quarter. Grayson has a hand up there. Eamon defending. Ordinary. Still on defense. Atherton called their timeout. That's their play. And now the score is 10-14. 2:55 left in this fourth quarter. Jet with the ball. Jet passes it up to Max Arnold. Max over to Jack Davis. Jack Davis is swinging it back up to Max Arnold. There we go. Jet over to Max. Jack. We're back on defense. Score is 10-14 with 2:18 left in the fourth quarter. Jack defending. Still on defense here. That's Max Arnold. Luke swimming out, taking the ball. Way to go, Luke. All right, Luke is going to go ahead, get that timeout for Del Mar. And we're back on another timeout. Coach Can happy from the other team there. We're on defense. Sorry, we're on offense. We just had the timeout. So the score is 10-14 for us. 10. Luke with the ball over to Colin. All right, Eamon swimming across. Braylon to Eamon. Eamon with the ball. 13 seconds on the clock. Shot. Woo! Eamon Brune for the point. Beautiful shot. Clear shot. Goalie was out. And that's all it was. 3 passes. Nice timeout, Del Mar. All right, so we now have 11-14. See what this play is. All right, so their goalie is holding the ball. It's 1:25 left in the game. Defense by Diego Dantas. Defense, pressing, and up over to Max Arnold. Into the center. Score is 11 for Del Mar, 15 for White. 1:10 left. Collins swimming it over. Passing it to Max Arnold to Eamon. They're on the 4-5 side into the center. Calling a 5. Yes, earned by Braylon Axline. Nice earn for that exclusion. Or sorry, the 5-meter. Shooting. Ball's in the hands of Max Arnold. .58 seconds on the clock. That's a winner. Way to go. straight in. Straight in for Max Arnold. The score is now, I believe it's 12-15 with 58 seconds left on that shot clock. Sorry, game clock. Okay, Del Mar on defense. Swimming down. That was Eamon swimming for that. Unless it was Max or Diego. It was Diego swimming in towards the goalie. They're just holding the ball. Jet, okay. We earned a few more seconds back. So Luke passing it over to Max. Sorry, Diego. Coach calling timeout. Del Mar with a timeout. 4-point differential here. Coach Tommy not happy about the shot clock, game clock here. Getting that sorted out. Okay, in the water, score is 15-11. 33 seconds left in this game. That was a timeout for Del Mar. Extra game time today with all the timeouts. Okay, Luke with the ball. Big pass over. Here it is, back up. Aiming with it. Let's go, Del Mar. Oh, okay. There it is, popped it over. And pop it in. Oh. Okay, at the 2-meter line. Aiming with it. 19 seconds on the shot game clock. Here it is, aiming up to Luke. Luke with it. Luke over into there. And shot scored by Colin McPhail. 12-15 with 12 seconds left. Great work, Del Mar. Okay, the score is 12-15. Del Mar with 12 seconds left. In the water, Eamon, Colin, Braylon, Diego, Jet, and Luke as goalie. They're just holding the ball there. Didn't quite line up. They were all on the half. And with the end of 15-12, that's a wrap for today. We'll see you tomorrow.